The sell. This is equally as important as creating your product. You can create the best, most useful product in the world, but that doesn't do much good if you don't know how to sell it, does it? If you have an existing mailing list, tell them about your new product first. Offer them the best deal possible, a special offer that no one else will be getting. If you don't have your own list, the first thing you may want to do is start sending out joint venture offers to other businesses in your field. Offer them a nice-sized commission, at least 50%, and explain to them how they, as well as their customers, will benefit from the deal. I would send out at least one JV letter per day. If all you do is work on striking joint ventures with other marketers and business owners, you will not need any other marketing strategy to pull in amazing profits. Joint ventures are the best thing out there for us writers and marketers, especially online. There are hundreds of other strategies you can use. However, the ones listed above are some of the best and most effective ones around. You should always go for the quality traffic versus quantity. Another way to do it is using Google AdWords pay-per-click. AdWords, now named Google Ads, are little ads that show up at the top of the search results. Bing Ads is another pay-per-click service, which is also very popular. Another place to sell an information product is on the Warrior Forum, a popular internet marketing forum. Then you can go to the section of the site titled Warrior Special Offers and start out selling your information product there, if it is appropriate. This works better if your product is related to internet marketing. Also, you need to offer the product at a price better than is offered to the general public, which is why it's called the Special Offers section. Another very popular way to sell your product is through ClickBank. You have to apply to be a merchant on ClickBank, and there is a one-time setup fee. Then you can encourage affiliates to sell your product for you in exchange for a generous commission. To entice affiliates, you are going to have to offer a really large percentage of the product price, at least 50%, and preferably 70%. Here are some tips to keep your affiliates happy and to attract good affiliates. Offer good affiliate support. Offer them artwork to put on their sales page showing your product. Several different product pictures would be ideal. A picture of the ebook cover and a banner ad at the bare minimum would be helpful. There are many things you can offer an affiliate to entice them to promote, like custom content, bonus prize money for every 100 copies sold, custom bonus, extra ebook. Make sure that the terms and conditions of your affiliate offer are clear and specify what the affiliates can and can't do, no misleading ads, etc. Sort your PST. PST stands for Price, Sales Page, and Testimonials. You should start out by looking at other information products that are similar to yours and examine their sales pages thoroughly to get an idea of what they offer and how much they charge for their product. You don't want to charge too much more than the other people in your field. Now you need to start planning out the sales page for your product. Again, one of the best things that you can do is study the sales pages of your competition. You don't want to copy them, of course. You want to see what they offer and make sure that you present a more compelling offer. You also want to get an idea of how sales pages are structured. Starting at the top, you will see that sales pages often have large attention-grabbing headlines. Many websites use this type of headline because simply it works. The headline needs to be about the benefits that your product delivers. It needs to tell the customer what relief they can expect from buying your product. You also want a clear call to action, which tells the customer what to do. And you want it to be prominently displayed in several places on your sales page. This is very important. If the customer cannot easily figure out what to do next when they come to your sales page, they will hit the back button, and you will likely lose them forever. The call to action would say something like, "To lose that excess tummy flap now, click here to place your secure order via PayPal." You can also throw in a time element to make it more urgent or a scarcity element. And finally, on your sales page, you need to offer customer testimonials. How do I get testimonials? I haven't even started selling the product yet. Here's what you do. You give away copies of the product to a few people in exchange for their honest review. Most people are going to say something nice about your product. If you get a lot of criticism, then honestly, you should rethink your product and probably make some changes, especially if they all mention the same thing, such as it wasn't explained clearly enough. If you don't know anyone personally who you feel would provide a good testimonial, you can go on an internet marketing forum and explain that you are creating a new product and would like to provide free copies to the first 10 people who contact you in exchange for their honest testimonial on it. In fact, before you ask for a testimonial, it's worth posting a few times, introducing yourself, and contributing to the conversation so that people can get to know you a little bit before you request a favor out of the blue. Do this for a couple of weeks, and you will learn a lot. Make good connections, and when you do ask for those testimonials, you will be much more likely to get a bunch of people responding favorably. Super fast product creation methods. The interview. The fastest way to come up with a high-value product is to interview an expert on the subject which you want to write about. You would entice the expert by reminding him of the free publicity he or she would get from your promoting the interview. Turn existing content into products. You can just as easily contact a bunch of experts and ask them to submit their best articles or reports on a particular subject. Then compile them into a larger report or even an ebook. Each expert gets to include their web links at the end of their content, so they get free publicity from the submission. Update or republish existing information. Find an ebook or manual that's at least a year old and ask the author or publisher to update the information. For example, you could approach the author for a free classifieds directory and offer to help update the information to include all the new resources that came about since the directory was last published. Co-create a product. Another way to save time is to ask an expert to co-create a product with you. If it's an informational product, you could both write it together and split the workload. The product would be finished in half the time. Purchase private label rights. You could either search for owners who are already offering private label rights to their products, or approach authors and ask for it. Private label rights offers you the right to insert your name as the author of a product. You don't have to write a single word, except type in your name and website info. Hands-on video or Camtasia presentations. Another super easy way to create a high-value product is to create a how-to video or computer presentation simply by recording yourself or an expert while working on the project. Public domain information. This is another strategy or topic that's hot right now. Look for public domain information and republish, reauthor, retitle, and/or repackage it. Case studies. Ask several experts to offer a case study of their most recent project. Checklists and/or top 10 lists. Create a simple checklist that one could use as a guide. Or you could create a top 10 list product. For example, the top 10 proven ways to sell high-ticket offers. Hold a contest. Example, if you'd like to write a report or ebook on creative landscape designs, you could hold a contest and ask everyone to submit their best ideas or designs and allow you reprint rights to the submissions. Then compile all the submissions into one report or ebook. Templates, forms, etc. Create templates for others to use. Compile a bunch of them together to create an instant product. Resources list. You could very easily compile a list of useful resources on certain subjects and turn that into a product. Directories and guides. You could also create a directory of sites, resources, software, or even businesses. For example, you could create a list of the best restaurants in your area and offer some information on each, as well as dining tips, and so on.